Oh man, remember that wild scene in Game of Thrones Season 7, Episode 6, Beyond the Wall, where Gendry just takes off running like his life depends on it? Yeah, that sprint back to Eastwatch is honestly one of the most talked about moments. Because, let's be real, it's kind of ridiculous how fast he gets there. So here's the setup. This crew of the realm's toughest fighters goes beyond the wall to catch a white and prove to everyone that the White Walkers are for real. When things go sideways and they're swarmed by a massive horde of whites, Gendry is the only one who escapes. His mission? Run as fast as he can through freezing, snowy, mountainous terrain to get help. Sounds intense, right? It totally is. But the problem is the speed. Given how dangerous and rugged the landscape is, you'd expect that run to take forever, maybe hours or even longer. But nope. Gendry practically sprints there in no time, which feels super unrealistic, even for a fantasy show like this. The pacing here just doesn't match the slow, tough travel we've seen in earlier seasons. And then it gets crazier. After Gendry reaches Eastwatch, he sends a raven to Daenerys, who's chilling way down at Dragonstone in the south. Once she gets the message, she flies north on her dragon and arrives beyond the wall, just in time to save the day. All of this, Gendry's mad dash, the Raven's flight, and Daenerys' dragon ride, happens within about 24 hours. If you've been watching Game of Thrones for a while, this compressed timeline probably feels like a jarring jump. Before, journeys took days or weeks, because Westeros is huge and the terrain is brutal. Suddenly in Season 7, characters are zipping around like it's nothing, which definitely stretches believability. Sure, the fast pace cranks up the tension and urgency, which is great for the story. But it also shows how the show started bending its own rules to get to the finale quicker. Gendry's lightning-fast run is a perfect example of that shift. Even with the timeline issues, the scene really highlights how determined and brave Gendry is. He's not just some blacksmith. He's a loyal fighter whose quick thinking literally helps save the group. At the end of the day, fans still debate these moments where the show stretches logic for drama. Whether you're on board or raising an eyebrow, Gendry's epic sprint definitely stands out as one of the fastest and most memorable runs in all of Westeros.